Hey plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jaclynn. This is kind of my jungle. I'm sitting on the floor. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I really genuinely appreciate you for still being here. So I'm still feeling a little meh under the weather, but I have been doing quite a bit of plant chores in the plant room over the last few days, just kind of like repotting, rearranging. And I still have a whole bathtub full of anthurium and I think a couple other randos in there. And you guys have been asking me every single time I do an unboxing, what do I do with the plants afterwards? So I'm going to show you guys every single thing that I do, which really is not all that complicated, but I'm going to show you everything that I do when I bring in new plants, and then maybe I'll give you a little peek around the plant room and how everything is doing in here, because I just really like my plants. So I'm gonna take you guys with me into the bathroom and get you all set up so you can see what in the heck and bob I do with the new plants that I bring in. Okay fam, so we are in my bathroom. I'm just chilling on the floor here. I've got all of my more recent purchases chilling in the tub, and this is the only place that I have in my apartment where I can isolate them and keep an eye on them. It's not ideal. It's annoying to have to take them out every time somebody has to shower, but usually I don't have this many at one time, so it's not that big of a problem. So as soon as I unbox everything, I put it directly into the tub, and I use 70% isopropyl alcohol. I do not dilute it. I used to dilute it. I don't anymore. I haven't had any issues with it damaging my plants in any way, shape, or form, and if anything, it's just been way more effective undiluted. So that is what I use. I have a spray bottle here that I've labeled alcohol. I label all of my bottles. Some are just for water, some are just for alcohol, so that we don't get confused. I am gonna just like top it off here, since I did use quite a bit of it. I have a little left in here. I go through a lot of it, I'm not gonna lie. And I will go through sometimes just at night in the plant room and spray everything down with a little bit of alcohol, just as a preventive for anything or to kill anything that's potentially going on. It kills pretty much everything on contact. It melts mealybugs. It kills fungus gnats, all of the things, spider mites. I haven't tried it on thrips, but I haven't had thrips in a long time, thank God. I also switch back and forth between this and Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew. I just find that the alcohol is most effective for killing things on contact. So, and it evaporates fairly quickly, so you don't have to worry about wiping it off of the plants or washing the plants off. It literally just evaporates and then you're good. So I've got my alcohol bottle. I don't know why I shook it. Have it. And literally I'm just going to go through one plant at a time, like this beautiful RLFS. Or this is just a Fort Sherman. So stinking. I'm still like shocked that they sent this to me. If you guys missed that video. She's freaking gorgeous. So I literally just go through, I'm going to spray the fronts. Make sure that the whole leaf is covered. And then I'm going to do the back and the stem. All parts of the plant are going to get sprayed. It's okay if it goes in the soil a little bit. You just want to make sure that every part of the plant is being sprayed down thoroughly. And I will do this at least once a day. Usually at night I tend to do this. It is daytime right now. I do recommend doing it at night, but I'm doing it during the day so that I can show you guys, because the plant is open. I forget the name. I'll put it on screen of the part of the plant that opens during the day, and then it closes at night. So it is better to actually treat your plants and spray them with stuff at night, but also it is just alcohol, so it's not that serious. But do recommend doing it in the evening if you can. Your plants aren't going to die if you do it during the day. But if you can do it at night, it's definitely better. So just making sure I get the backs of the leaves. This is the Regale Luxurians that I got from Bare Roots. Probably going to repot it soon. I am going to repot most of these. So I'll do this for about a week. I leave them isolated in here for about a week. And make sure you have ventilation when you use just straight alcohol. It's very strong. And of course, I don't have the window open or the door open at all right now because I don't want it to be noisy or for my cat to come in. So same thing on every leaf. We're spraying the front thoroughly, the back, the petioles, every leaf, even these baby bottom leaves. These plants are showering, so I am skipping over the new emergent leaf on this one. Not that you can really see, she's kind of all the way in the corner here. But I am skipping over this emergent leaf. I'm not spraying it. So I do like to be really careful with the baby leaves. So with smaller plants, you can just lift them up like this and kind of turn them over to get the undersides. Makes it a little easier. And there goes dirt everywhere. Nobody's surprised. So that's literally it. I'll do this, like I said, every night for about a week. Just to make sure that if there is anything on the plant, that it's dead. It's dead by the time it goes in the plant room. So, my red spider looking kind of beat. But she will put out a new leaf soon enough. I'm very confident in that. And make sure you spray the petioles, the stems, every single part of the plant. And obviously you can use whatever like bug spray you want to use for this. You don't have to do what I do, but you do want to make sure that you're thoroughly getting every single nook and cranny on the plant, as well as make sure that you keep them isolated for at least a week. That is like the bare minimum. Obsessed with this leaf. Look at this leaf. Isn't that gorgeous? My blue pap from Sydney over at Where the Rainbow Grows. And then once I've sprayed them all thoroughly, I'll go over again and just kind of go like this. And then I'm going to let them sit and dry, and I'm going to come back actually in a couple hours when they are dry and do it again. So the first few days that I have them, I try to spray them multiple times, and I try to make sure I stay on top of spraying them because, like I said, I can only leave them in here for a week without driving everybody in my apartment crazy, which is just me and David and sometimes his son. So I'm going to turn you guys around. Also, I can't breathe, so I got to open this window. Okay, so sorry if you can hear the outside noise. I had to open the window. So here's everything chilling in the tub. I'm literally just going to leave it here with the door closed and the window open for ventilation and so that my cat can't get to anything and try to eat it. And that is really kind of all that I do, you guys. There's definitely some stuff that all this tape drives me insane, so I'm honestly probably just going to repot. I will water everything on arrival as well, so I am going to go through and water and fertilize everything. It's really important when you spray anything on your plants to make sure that you're fertilizing them afterwards, especially if you're putting anything in the soil or into the substrate that is meant to kill stuff, because you're going to be killing off good bacteria as well that the plants need. So I do like to make sure that I properly water and feed my plants when I get new ones in. So we're going to water these babes, and leave them here to chill. And then I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff I got going on in the plant room. I think I might be obsessed with this one. Look at this leaf. Isn't that nice? That was so nice. Blue Pap X Pap 1. So dark. Might be one of my faves from this little haul. This one too. And this Regale Luxuriance is just, so good. So good. This one's from Fontanimal. All of these are from Where the Rainbow Grows, Fontanimal Plant House, and BRB, Bare Roots Botanicals. So, in case y'all were wondering. All right, so I've got some water, and I'm only just going to put a little bit of fish shit in it for right now. If you guys are interested in everything that I put in my water, I do have a video. I also just posted recently a whole watering routine for you guys, so I can link those both for you in the comment section if you want to go and watch those for like even more information about how I water my plants. Because today we're just going to make sure that they're not dry. We're not going to go crazy here. We just want to make sure that they're not sitting in here all dried out. And obviously I'm going to be careful not to get it all over the leaves because we just cleaned them. So thoroughly water. You want water to be coming out of the bottom of the pot. Overwatering is not how much water you give your plant, it's how often you water. So when you water your plants, you really want to make sure that you're fully saturating the substrate. So you want to see water coming out the bottom, coming out the other end for sure. And even then, sometimes it's not soaked through enough, especially if you have like a chunky mix. So I'll go over it twice. Especially with larger plants, you do want to make sure that you're just giving it all the good stuff and really fully saturating every part of the soil. So that's really the long and short of it, you guys. So like I said, just to reiterate, you can use whatever you want on your plants. I prefer this isopropyl alcohol, 70%, or you can use the Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew. We do like natural stuff around here. We don't use chemicals. So again, I really like the alcohol because it can just be left on the plants. You don't have to worry about it. You definitely don't want to spray anything on your plants and put them into the direct sun or directly under grow lights because you can damage the leaves. So I do recommend for that reason as well, not just because the plant is less porous at night, to spray your plants down in the evening when you don't have your lights on and there's no direct sun coming through the window. More. Some of them are looking a little sad still from the box getting damaged, but they're healthy otherwise. This one is like, you see how it's sitting in the water here? I don't want that. I don't want it to do that, so I'm going to try to prop it up. I just don't want the leaf rotting from sitting in water. I do have a little jewel orchid hiding back here too. She's cute. So everything has been watered. I did put, I'll leave all this stuff linked down below for you. I did just put some fish shit in the water. This is a soil conditioner, so it'll be really good to help the roots grow since they're in a new environment. You want to help acclimate. So this is literally all that I do to get my plants treated and isolated and hopefully eventually acclimated. It's not very warm and humid in this bathroom, but it is pretty warm and humid in the plant room. So they're going to be a lot happier once we're able to get them in there. I've been in the process of reorganizing the plant room as well. Hi. I've been in the process of reorganizing the plant room as well. So I'm going to take you in there and just kind of give you a peek of what's going on in there. I've been repotting everything. Everything here is eventually going to get repotted. I was thinking about maybe doing a live stream where we just like hang out and repot some stuff together. So let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in the comments below. Also just say hi. I also got new plugs. Aren't they cute? I know it's not spooky season anymore, but I like spiders all year long. So yeah, let's head to the plant room and I can give you guys a little peek at some of the plants that I've got going on in there. It's still a little bit of a disaster, but I'll let you know some of the plans that I have and hopefully can get done soon when I'm feeling a little bit more energized. All right, fam. So this is the state of the plant room. This is an accurate depiction of like my brain. It's an easy cleanup. It's just it's fine. Everything's fine. But the point of this is not to show you that I'm a disaster, but to show you that over here is looking nice and organized. So I just recently repotted tons and tons of seedlings, as you can see down here, and I've just kind of been going through and organizing everything and making sure that everything is being repotted, up potted. Look at this new leaf. Oh, so good. This is Carla X BVEP, super duper cute. We've got a lot of really nice stuff going on in here. So this is my regular BVEP putting out a new leaf as well. She's super cute, getting darker and darker. And I've got some larger guys up here and then even bigger guys up here. So if you couldn't tell, I kind of tried to organize it from smallest to largest, and I'm in the process of moving all of my other aroids. So I have all philodendron right here. Sorry, the sun is coming in the window and creating a weird lighting situation. So I have all of my philodendron that are smaller on this shelf here, and then a bunch of my monstera and just like kind of randos on these shelves up here, and then the rest are in the process of being converted into more space for more anthurium. So it's still a bit of a disaster over here. I did not get to this area yet, but yesterday I did repot a bunch of stuff and try and organize just by size a lot of these babes. And then over here I have my Hoya. I haven't set up the grow lights for them yet because, as you can see, the sun does come in here. It's probably around 3 o'clock right now. The sun does come in here pretty nicely throughout the later afternoon, so it hasn't really been an issue. But with winter coming, obviously, I want to get some lights set up. I'm thinking about adding more shelving here and just pushing the desk back a little bit. I've got a bunch of floor plants hanging out over here, so some more philodendron, just larger babes, my monstera. This is my sport, you guys, my monstera sport that I haven't shown you in a while. Look at the new leaf. Isn't she gorge? Absolutely stunning. She's huge. I would love to be able to put her in my living room without my cat like eating it. And then in case you missed it for whatever reason, if you didn't see my Hoya tour, I did put this bar up in here for some of my hanging Hoya, and then my shelves back here are also a work in progress. I've kind of just been like shifting everything around, trying to get things where I want them to be, and just trying to make this background, because I do use this obviously as my filming background, more aesthetically pleasing. There's a new leaf, in case you guys don't follow me on Instagram or didn't see it on my community post. This is my Forgetii luxurians putting out a new leaf. Absolutely stunning. I repotted, or up potted rather, my Papwu 6 Ace of Spades, my favorite plant. So hopefully she'll give me, I don't know, some pollen eventually. So we've got a ton of new growth happening though that I'm excited about. My Magnificum has a new leaf over here. My crystallinum has a new leaf up here. This guy's got a new leaf. That's a Pap Dark Phoenix up here. And I've just been kind of like shifting things around, reorganizing stuff. I put my newest crystallinum over here, repotted it from Equigenera. This guy put on a new leaf too. This is a Pap X Dress Larry. So stinking cute. Absolutely obsessed with that one. And you guys, if you don't follow me or you don't watch my short form, this is the newest leaf on my elbow after cutting it. You can see I chopped her right there. And then she put out a new growth point with this stunning variegation. This is the nicest leaf she's ever given me. So if you're hesitant on chopping your elbow, I'm going to do a video all about it, so just stay tuned. If you can hold off, if you're nervous about it, I got you. So, but otherwise, yeah, I've got lots of seeds still going down here. All of my other seedlings are in the other room, aside from these little forgetty-eye babies that I've been growing out. Some of them are looking really, really nice, and a lot of you guys have their siblings. The mother is over here. She's also putting out a new leaf. Just the forgetty-eye. And I pollinated her with Doriaki. She's giving me some berries, so I'm excited for that. She put out a new leaf over here. Super cute, classic, pretty classic looking forgetty-eye. And I crossed her with this babe. This is the Doriaki. Super nice and round leaves on that one. So I'm pretty excited about it, and just felt like sharing with you guys. Things are still a bit of a disaster in here, but every day that I'm in here getting things done, I am trying to clean up a little bit. This guy is thirsty all the time and needs to be repotted ASAP, but I've been avoiding it. So yell at me in the comments and tell me to repot my freaking pothos because it's overdue, you guys. And that's really it for this video. I didn't show you the red crystal. Look at her. Ooh, she's nice. The lighting in here is not optimal. This is not the optimal time. I usually film much earlier in the day because the light comes in here really, really bright. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was kind of brief and kind of all over the place, but I did want to show you guys some of what I have going on here and just show you what I do, because you're always asking me what I do to treat my new incoming plants. I haven't had any issues, thankfully. I haven't had any pests come through off of new plants. I just have fungus gnats. So I need to get more nematodes. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you should give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. Leave me some heart emojis in the comments. I need all of the healing energy from you guys. I've definitely just been kind of like under the weather and not feeling great, but I appreciate you all so very much, and I love you. And I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are out there in the world. Don't forget to spread kindness. You don't know what people are going through. Don't forget to stay hydrated, fam. Water your plants. I gotta water more stuff in here that I repotted. And I hope I see you in the next one.